Let's now uncomment section 10 and see what we should do. Select and Control/. Okay, everything compiles because the only method we need to call is the toString method on the BB objects. Remember, BB was declared as of type BirthdayBook in line number 83, right? You can see that if you move your mouse over BB, it's going to tell you this is BB where it was declared as BirthdayBook. Okay, so now at the moment we have not overridden any the toString method of the BirthdayBook class. Okay, so it will simply print out the address of the objects, which is not what we want. If you do that, execute the program, you will see that it prints out the address of the BirthdayBook. That's not what we want. So let's see what's the expected output for this toString method. If you go to the PDF, you will see that over there, it says there are 0 entries in the book. And this makes sense because currently there are no entries in the BirthdayBook. And this 0 here it seems to come from the get number of entries method that we just defined in the previous section. Let's have a quick look ahead. If you see, for example, over here, later on when we add more entries into the book, this is what we'll get. So you can see there are 3 entries in the book, and then this is each one of them. Okay, so now I want to really get you understand what we're doing here. So basically over here, this what's highlighted here is the value of the toString method, the return value of the toString method for the BirthdayBook class, which will make use of the toString output of the entry class. And then the toString method of the entry class actually makes use of the toString method of the birthday class. Okay, you can see one uses another. BirthdayBook is built on top on entries. Entries built on top on birthday. Okay, you can see we are just making use of the toString methods from the relevant classes. That's really good because we try to make our code not to spell, right? Which means no duplicates of code. We make it as much reuse as possible. Okay, now let's go back and see how we can do this. Let me just copy this string over here. I'm going to reuse it. So now let's come back and now let's go to the BirthdayBook class, and we want to redefine or to override the toString method. So toString over here. So now what should we do? Okay, let's do a little bit more job right now so we can save some time for later. Okay, so now first of all, we're going to have something like this. Let's say string, let's say toReturn is simply just empty string. Or you can say start with, sorry, I didn't copy properly, and just go back here. So now let me highlight this one here, and then I'm going to copy. Come back here and paste that. You can see the only thing I need to change is the 0. Okay. And then I'm going to make sure this one will be this dot get number of entries plus. There are how many entries in the book, right? Let's see, let's go back there. Okay, that's it. And then later on, we are actually going to accumulate this string a little bit further. Okay, we can do this maybe in a bit. Okay, let's just that'll be okay for now. Return over here. Okay, so that will do for now. Let's go back there to the tester and then test it. So now it will simply, there are 0 entries in the book, and that's good. So now let's turn this into a test case. Okay, in order to do that, I'm gonna have this, and then let me go back to the test. That'll be test 10 at test public void test 10. And then we have that, and then we can say assert equals, what we want to assert is bb.toString. And what we want to assert is to make sure that's exactly this string over here. Sorry, let me just go back there and let me copy that and paste again. Okay, that should be exactly the output. Let's now run the test. Okay, so now we have got 11 tests so far, and all of them pass.